Hello! Today is my 18-week pregnancy update. It is a little bit late, so I am actually 18 weeks and 5 days, 4 days. 18 weeks and 4 days, I think, today. Nothing has really changed. Nothing's really different between this week and last week. Really, no cravings, no aversions, really. I have found out that the culprit of a lot of my breakouts has been dairy and like sweets. I had a lot of chocolate cake and I've been drinking like a lot of soda in the last maybe like 3 or 4 days. We've gone out to lunch a couple of times and hubby brought a soda home. So in the last couple of days, I have probably drank more soda than I've been drinking. Usually I try to just drink water and sometimes I have juice, but mostly just water. And so I've probably had less water and definitely more soda in the last few days, and it's become really obvious in my skin. So at least I am aware of that. I do feel baby move a little bit now. One thing that my doctor was concerned about, and I finally was able to go and get my ultrasound for that, was the fact that he thought that I had a anterior placenta, which is where the placenta is along the front of the uterus as opposed to the back of the uterus. Typically, the placenta develops in the back, but for some people it happens in the front. So it usually isn't a risk at all. It's not any harm to the baby or anything like that. The biggest issue or factor with the placenta being anterior is if you have had prior C-sections, which I've had 3. So I do have scarring and scar tissue inside the uterus, and so the concern is that the placenta could possibly be laying over some of that scar tissue. So I had an ultrasound at a specialist on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. So I had that on Tuesday. And so she did say that she was able to see if the placenta was really close to the scarring, I guess. But of course, she's the ultrasound specialist. She's not allowed to give me the information. She writes up a report, and then the next time I see my doctor, he will let me know what was in that report. So that was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I kind of figured it would be like that anyways. So my appointment with him is on Monday. So I don't have too long before I find out if that's something that we should be concerned about or not. Just a couple more days. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't have any notes in front of me because I wanted to hurry up and get this video done while Preston was napping and before the kids came home. So sorry, let me see. Really, I think other than that, like nothing else has really changed. They say with an anterior placenta, it may be a little bit harder to feel baby move at first, because if the baby is, moving its hands or its legs or whatever against, the front of your uterus, you've got a placenta right there kind of blocking some of those. So sometimes I feel a pressure in certain places, and I know that that's fetal movement, as well as at this point, at the end of the day, I notice if I drink really cold water, if I have juice and then I lay down and finally stop moving, I can definitely tell that baby's in there moving around. So that's good. I also had my anatomy scan done already. That was this week as well on Monday. And so far they said that everything looks good. They took all the measurements. I was measuring right on target for where we're saying that I'm at as far as how far along I am in this pregnancy. I was able to get some pretty good pictures of baby from that one, and I do have a confirmed gender. So I had an elective ultrasound done at the fetal focus place inside of our local mall at 14 and a half weeks, because they can guarantee gender at 14 weeks. And she told me then what she thought that it was, and she was so for sure, but that early, it's always a little like skeptical. So at my first doctor's appointment, my doctor did an ultrasound just to get an accurate date on how far along I was. And he also said what he thought the gender might have been right away. So at these last two ultrasounds that I just had on Monday and Tuesday, I was also given, and all across the board, every single one of these doctors and ultrasound technicians that have done my ultrasounds have all said the same thing. But it was definitely confirmed at my high-risk ultrasound appointment on Tuesday. So I will be revealing the gender shortly. If I haven't already, I hope I didn't accidentally spill it and give it away. There's a couple of people that know, but I hope I didn't already give it away on YouTube. But if I did, oops. But if not, I'll be doing a gender reveal probably this weekend or something, when I have time to sit down and try to come up with something to film it. So other than that, everything has just been going really good so far. So good. I've been taking my vitamins, and I mean, honestly, at this point, everything has been good. I've been doing some prenatal yoga, and hopefully I can get more into my prenatal yoga. It's always one of these things that I want to do, and I set out to do, and I seek to do, and then every day, I'm always tired or busy or finding something else. So definitely, especially as I start getting further along, I need to be stretching, and I need to still be maintaining some gentle level of physical activity. So I need to hold myself accountable to that and get my damn yoga done. And I think that is all. So this is a pretty short one. I don't really have anything else to update. Like I said, there's been really no cravings. I bought a pair of shorts the other day. They're not maternity shorts, but they were a pair of shorts bigger than the size that I wear, and I thought I was super cute with my little baby bump and my shorts on the other day, so that was fun. I did look inside of Ross at some maternity clothes today, and I think I see some stuff, but I'm going to probably wait maybe 2 more weeks before I get anything, just because my regular jeans still fit as long as I button them and then just pull the jeans down underneath my belly. But I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do that for, so we'll see. And especially because the weather is getting warmer, I definitely do want to make sure that I get a couple of things at least. I don't like to load up on maternity clothes, because you wear them for a short amount of time, but I do want some things. I'm usually at home, so yoga pants and a tank top are my go-to outfits pretty much, unless I'm going somewhere. So we'll see. And I like dresses and things like that, and in the summer I like to wear long prairie style skirts, and I like maxi dresses, and those usually stretch pretty good. So for the most part, I know that some of that stuff I can still wear. So other than that is pretty much it for week 18. So I will show you my belly shot, and then I'm gonna get off this thing. So hopefully you can see me. I know I stood up last time, and I think we were able to see okay. So this is the belly. This is 18 weeks. And from the front. And I have on a black shirt today, so sometimes with the black shirt on, I feel like I look smaller. Which, whatever. Some days I feel like really huge. And then this is from this side. And so I will show you my shirt up from the front. And so see, like, my jeans are buttoned and they're just down low underneath the belly. Typically I would wear them like up here, but obviously my stomach is in the way to do that, so I just kind of like fold them down under the belly and I'm pretty good to go for that. And so from this side. Okay, so that is it for week 18. Thank you for stopping by to check on my update, and I will see you guys next week at week 19. I'm so excited. We are getting closer. The magic number here is 24, and then once we pass week 24, I am hoping and shooting for 37 weeks, you guys. So hopefully and prayerfully and believably, if that's even a word, it's not, but I'm going to use it anyways, this pregnancy will carry to 37 weeks. My last pregnancy only went to either 32 and 5 or 33 and 1. We had a discrepancy with my due date, so we're not 100% sure, but at any rate 32 weeks was pretty much the end of that pregnancy. So, and we did have a 6-week stay in the NICU, and we are definitely prayerfully avoiding that at all costs this time. So 37 is the magic number, but 24 means that baby is viable, and if anything were to happen after 24 weeks, then they are able to, and technology and the local hospital has a level 2 NICU that is able to do whatever it takes to keep baby alive and healthy. But we're not going to worry about that because we're going to hit that magic number 24 and completely exceed that all the way to 37. So again, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.